What's up, everyone? Welcome to the Power Play with CJ. I just want to focus in on Ty Ronning of the Vancouver Giants for the 2016 draft prospect profiles editions of the Power Play. Obviously, the name Ronning rings a bell. His father was former Nashville Predator Cliff Ronning, who played for a long time in the NHL and gave him the NHL bloodlines. Just like his dad, he's not the biggest guy. Ty is listed at 5'9", and Cliff was like the 5'7", 5'8". Again, not the biggest guy, but very good offensive player and a guy that can really create shots and uses creativity and hockey IQ to go to those areas that goals are scored. And despite being small in stature, will go in and mix up a little bit physically. Won't take a step backwards, and doesn't let his size be an impediment to his scoring ability. I really like his game. I thought it took off this year. Last year, in his second year in the Dub, had really struggled with injuries and ineffectiveness. Had 2 points and only played 24 games. Not exactly great numbers. And this year, 59 points in 67 games for a kind of inconsistent Vancouver team. I think he's going to be, a guy they rely upon next year. I think he'll be there next year, as well as Tyler Benson will be returning. So they'll have a pretty good team in Vancouver, and hopefully get the Giants back in the playoffs. But we'll see how it all shakes up for him. Again, he's a guy that I see going. He's the 88th ranked North American skater. I see him going in like the fourth round and being a solid fourth round pick. Maybe to Nashville. That'd be pretty cool. Little storyline there. Let's see, his father being one of the, I believe, inaugural Predators. Don't quote me on that. But that's there, and I think he will carve out a nice little professional career for himself as well. He's a late 97, so he's AHL eligible next season. I'd say it's 50-50 whether or not he turns pro after this year or does an overage year. I think if he breaks out and really builds upon the great year he had this year, I think he's ready for the pro ranks. If not, then an OA year in Vancouver could be waiting him. But I think he projects. I'm not. He's not Brandon Gallagher. Someone asked me that. He's a smallish forward from Vancouver, two totally different players. This kid I think has had less penalty minutes in his life than Gallagher's had in 40 game stretches. But I think a small scorer that can do some things and really be a versatile weapon. You know, Decent middle six forward in the NHL. We'll see how it all shakes out. Anyway, that's all I got in this episode of the Power Play with CJ. Stay tuned for episodes throughout the playoffs and beyond. Later, guys.